Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the explainer video for the Wall Street Derby Season 1, race number 3, where the rules have changed. In aid of making the event easier and more fun, we have entered a new format. The event will consist of stages for competitors to make it through, and the last 3 players will advance to the finals and be winning prizes. You can think of it like Fall Guys, but with tanks. We begin with Qualification, which consists of however many rounds it takes to weed the competitors down to 15 players. If there are less than 15 people playing, Qualification is just 1 round. Second stage will shift maps, obstacle in different place, and 7 players will pass on to stage 3. Stage 3, again, the map changes, the obstacle changes, and 3 players will advance to the finals. Stage 4 consists of the final 3 competitors repeatedly attempting the obstacle until only 1 player remains to claim the title. This event will be live on Twitch on Saturday, April 27th at 1400 GMT, so 2 o'clock GMT. Now, further explanations. This event, these rounds are a value for all. Every competitor will all be attempting the obstacles at the same time. And while you are not allowed to shoot, you can ram, block, T-bone, sabotage, and use whatever physics you'd like to your advantage. Each round, players line up on a starting position and task them with reaching an end position, with the only restriction being that they have to travel through the obstacles. You may use any Tier 3 vehicle that you like, with no limitations on equipment or consumable choice. Remember, certainly in the early stages, the route will likely be chaotic, with other players vying for position. So you can choose to go fast, or you can choose to sabotage. But bear in mind that if you wait too long, or take a longer route, you may find that the route ahead is blocked due to other players failing before you get there, so your choice. If you are destroyed by the course or legally by another player, you are out and you will not move on to the next stage. DNFs, or did not finishes, will be given if a player is flipped or takes over 4 minutes to complete the course. Let's get to details. Qualification. This takes place on Himmelsdorf. The competitors will be lined up against a wall atop the hill, and remember, your time doesn't impact your win, so you can position basically how you like along this wall. I, live on Twitch and in game chat, will communicate a game start time, and when that in-game time is reached, you may all begin. This route travels down the hill and into the SCM 5050, provided by Peabody. This is an SCM going back and forth from one opening, or blocking one opening at once. So you pick a side and you play, and you try and avoid getting killed by the other racers. After passing that SCM, you must navigate your way over the rubble and down onto the lower road. From there, you can pick any route you wish, but you must get to the Tiger Mouse obstacle by approaching it from this side. Any way you get there is fine, but you must approach from one of these angles, not from this angle. Enter the Tiger Mouse blender and navigate your way through to the other side. Once you do, you finish Qualification. Park up nearby and wait for the other competitors. Worth noting, players who have finished the race are not allowed to block others from finishing. Once you're done, you are done. Qualification races will be repeated until we have 15 players to progress to Stage 2. Stage 2 is simple. On Tundra, players will start gathered at the entrance to the north side of the bridge, with the objective to get from the north side to the south side through the Tiger Mouse blender. Don't get knocked off and don't get grinded. I will once again on Twitch and in game chat announce when you can start, and once again, everyone is going at once. Worth noting that if you get knocked off the bridge and live, you may come back and reattempt, assuming that 4 minutes of the game have not passed. Get to the south side of the bridge and you're done. You may park up nearby and wait for the others. 7 7 people will advance to stage 3. Note that if more than 7 people survive and make it across the bridge, the event will reset. All surviving players will head back to the starting position, a new start time will be called, and the competitors will go again until 7 or less remain. Those 7 or less will move on to Stage 3. Stage 3 is a task. Players will start on province, gathered up in the abbey at A1. A start time will be called on Twitch and in-game, and upon that time, the task is to navigate down the winding road and up to the D1 corner where you'll find the Tiger Mouse. Make it past and down the stairs without being knocked off. If you make it through, you must park up at D3 and wait for the others. If you are knocked off and you survive, you may climb back up and around, assuming that 4 minutes have not passed. If more than 3 people survive, the competitors will be asked to do another lap until only 3 players remain. Stage 4 takes us to Ensk. Our final 3 players will gather around C1, a start time will be called on Twitch and in-game, and when that in-game time comes around, they are tasked with navigating through the Tiger Mouse blender and out the other side at C3. Get out the other side and wait for the others. If more than 1 player survives, the competitors will be asked to do another lap. If they all survive that lap, another, and so on until 1 player remains. Prizes are the same as always: 30,000 gold for the winner, 15,000 gold for second, and 7,500 gold for third place. So, grab any tier 3 tank and be there at 2 o'clock, 27th of April, that's 2 o'clock GMT, for a chance to have a lot of fun and win some cool stuff. Good luck, and ask any questions you may have down below. Thank you very much. Hope to see you there.